All right, all right, all right, all right. What is up, guys? Let's see how everything sounds and looks right now. All right, all right, all right, all right. What is up, guys? Let's see
I don't
how
know what's
everything
going on
sounds and
with
looks
my
right now.
camera, but I guess the app is having trouble today. So yeah, what is going on? Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. We got Mr. Miles Tech. What is up? What is up? Mark Sequence. What is up, man? What is up? How are you? Yeah, I know it's a little bit laggy. I don't know. I think it's just the app or my connection. Um, so just bear with me throughout the stream. I've tried to fix it, but I don't know what's going on. Shark FinTech, what is up? What is up? How are you? Night Karma 296, how are you, man? Thank you for coming on and appreciate you. You watched my video? Yes, I did, man. That was a pretty cool video. Except for the fact that I do think that you should have done some talking in the background versus just, quietness. I did hear music very faintly. I do think that that needs to be a little higher if you're not going to talk at all during that your videos. But overall, awesome video. Awesome video, man. So I was gonna make this into a video, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to stream my Wednesday stream because I'm going to be doing a podcast episode tomorrow, a very special podcast episode coming up tomorrow. So make sure you guys, if you guys are not subscribed to the podcast channel, and if you guys have not seen past podcasts, make sure you guys subscribe over there and check that out. The podcast has been really amazing, and now that it's on Apple Podcast, it's going to be really, really awesome. So make sure you guys check that out. I'm sure you guys will love it. Um, so I don't know who's here and who's not. I see people leaving. How dare you? But I do want to say that today's stream, I want to look into the Google Pixel Watch. Yo, Sharkfin, what is up, man? If you want to hop on, man, let me know, and maybe you can give some insight on today's topic, which is the Google Pixel Watch. I'm interested in hearing everybody's thoughts here in the comments, and whoever wants to join, I'll send you guys a link. Just say link me, and I will link you. But I do want to express my thoughts on the Google Pixel Watch. Yes, as the thumbnail says, I do think it's going to be better than the Apple Watch. I said what I said. I said what I said. Listen, guys, as much as I love the Apple Watch, as much as I love the Apple ecosystem, um, I when it comes to Android, Google has it down pat, and they've shown that this year. Yes, the Google phones can be a little bit better considering that they have the new Tensor chip, and there's been a lot of complaints about that. People thought it was going to be a lot better than what it actually is, but overall, I do think that the um, Google Pixel Watch is the design is just crazy good. Um, and I will actually show you guys. Let's see. Google Pixel Watch. Okay. Um, I just want to see what. All right, so here it is. So we'll go over this article as well that I just found from the gsmarena.com. So let me go to share screen. All right, you guys can see that now. So Wear OS shot up in popularity after Samsung dropped its in-house platform in favor of Google software, but Google will still make a Pixel Watch, right? Apparently, it tried. It was supposed to launch at the Pixel 6 event, but the chip shortage pushed back the release to early 2022. After years of waiting, a few more months doesn't seem like much. Now, this is the watch itself. Let me see if I can get. All right, cool. So this is the watch itself, or what it's said that it's going to be looking like. Um, round, round bezel-less, bringing Unity software and hardware. Your health at a glance. So you guys can already tell. I mean, this is like an amazing watch. It looks like the screen is gonna have like that curved edge display a little bit. I'm not really sure if that's gonna be it or if that's just the bezel of the watch. But that looks really cool. And from what John said on the latest FPT episode, it's gonna have interchangeable watch bands. I'm not sure what this band is actually going to look like, but that one really looks cool. And it kind of looks, I'm not really sure if I can, yeah. Okay, so, whoops, that's too much. It kind of looks like it's going to be the same thing as the Apple Watch. It probably is going to have a little button on the back to slide in and, take it off and change them. So your route at a glance. So this is what the maps are gonna look like on the watch. Um, which would kind of be cool. I mean, if you guys can tell right here, it looks like it's gonna have like that curved edge, like I said. So your health at a glance, we already saw that. I don't why two of the same pictures? Okay. That's weird. So this is another one of their bands. It looks like they're gonna have a various amounts of sport bands and stuff like that. Um, if these bands are anything like the Apple Watch bands, I mean the Apple Watch band that comes in the box is so comfortable and so good. I mean, to me, they're really awesome. I don't know why people would ever not like it. I know there's some people who do. Some people are different, I guess. But the watch faces look really outstanding as well. There's not too many pictures right now. This is the FPT episode that I was talking to you about, where John Prosser gives you all the latest details and stuff like that. But we can go ahead and look at what they're saying in this article here. So, all right, so I read that. The design and branding have reportedly been decided. It will be called the Google Pixel Watch, and it will have a bezel-less display with a crown as the only hardware button. Above are marketing images shared by Front Page Tech's John Prosser. The UI has the material. Sorry, I was going to read that wrong. The UI has the material you look, and it seems that health tracking will be in the spotlight. This may include integration of Fitbit services Google bought by Fitbit earlier this year, although one of the health complications seem to use the standard Google Fit design. P.S. The Google Pixel Fold has not been canceled, says John. Seriously? Seriously. Okay. That right there has just okay. I can't even. Uh Setting up being soon giggling. All right, sound good, man. Oh, giggity. Okay. Kind of looks like the Samsung Active. Yeah, and I mean, that's what a lot, that's what a lot of these watches are gonna look like. I feel like there's gonna be a lot. There's a lot of watches out there that look like the Apple Watch. There's a lot of watches out there that look like the Samsung Watch, and that's just gonna be the case. I mean, there's not too much a company can do to make the design of it different. And I've even said this about phones. One day there's gonna be a phone out there that looks exactly the same like all the others, but the only difference is the software. And that's what I'm seeing here. Um, the only difference between these watches is going to be the software. I'm not really sure what kind of software Google's going to be planning into it. Once there's more details and everything, once this watch comes out, I'm definitely going to do more content on it. I don't know why, but I've said this before. This year, especially, Google has caught my eye with the design of phones and um, the design of the watches. Like, listen, man, I don't know. Um, Benji from Benobi Tech uh, and I were talking about it, and we're just like, um, he tweeted something out earlier. Let me see if I can find it, because honestly, if I can find it, I'll show you guys. And he said if this tweet got over a certain amount, then I would have to switch. And guys, like, oh, I feel like it's gonna happen. I really feel like it's gonna happen. Let me go to Benobi. I don't know if it was on Benji or Benobi. Let me see. Okay, here it is. 50 retweets, and this guy needs to sell his iPhone and Apple Watch to buy a Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 watch. Is that okay, man? And right now it just got one retweet. I have a feeling that a lot of you guys are gonna go and and retweet this just for me to, actually do it. I know some of you guys would. Taylor, sure, I'll take a link. All right, Shark, I will send you a link. Night Karma, can you tell Roy that I am busy right now? He sent me a voice message. I cannot listen to it right now. And Shark, after the stream, I want to keep you on so we can talk about something else after the stream. So just if you have time for that, awesome. Oh, okay, Mark. Well, you're damn. Okay. So thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, but Shark, if you could stay a little bit after the stream, that'd be awesome so we could talk. Because I do have something that I want to talk to you about. What was I gonna say? Night Karma, you still here? I don't know if you got if you heard what I said, but if you could kindly do that for me if you're here. If not, I'll have to message you. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. No problem, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, like I said, I'm kind of screwed. I'm really kind of screwed, because if this ends up happening, now as far as selling my stuff for the new stuff, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen, because honestly, you guys know that I am deep, deep, deep into this Apple ecosystem. That I'm gonna need something to go back to if going to Google doesn't, you know, doesn't really excite me. You know, um, as far as buying these products, I'm not really sure if I can. I am currently in this. in search of a job, so I'm gonna have to wait for that if I'm going to be buying these things by myself. If these things are sent to me, hell, I'll take it. But it kind of seems like if I do this, I'm gonna have to buy something. So just keep in mind it's probably not gonna be for a while if this ever happens, because I don't have a job and I'm not necessarily going to ask somebody to buy me these products for me to test it out, fail at testing it out, and then send it back. Like I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Um, let's see here. I'm gonna do something here real quick. Okay, there we go. Actually, I've cut off too much of my head. Let me cut back a little bit. All right, perfect. All right, we got the first guest of the stream, Shark FinTech. What is up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, not much, huh? Man. How are you?
Sorry, not bad. How are you?
Oh, not
Sorry,
bad, not bad at all.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were bringing it marketing first, but is the glare okay? I'm trying to get it as best I can. So.
Oh yeah, no, you're good, man. You're good.
Cool. It sounds okay. I got the what is it? Try to get the proper ear. The Samsung Buds Live. They're really good so far. I've been trying them for like a week or two now. So.
Oh, awesome, man. How's that going?
Yeah. Good. Really well. So far the battery life seems pretty good. The sound is great, and they have noise canceling, like the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Looking looking at you right now, I can't even tell that you have it on. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the kind. So the way they work is they're actually they're actually right. They're in your lobe, and there's no plastic tip or anything. Right. So some people, I'm okay with it. In fact, I love it. In fact, they fit my ears better than ones. I haven't had a million. I'm not one of those audiophiles. I've had a million of these Bluetooth earbuds in the past, but the couple I've had, including Apple I had AirPods 2. I've had J Labs, and I think one cheap one I had before. But these are fantastic. These are so much better. What some people feel is that they feel like, oh, I don't like the feeling of plastic on my skin, right? You know what? I mean, they're kind of rubberized. You don't really feel it like that. It's not cold plastic, or it's not sharp or harsh. So far so good. I like that a lot, and they're not not always the sound and the battery life holding up. It sounds great. The battery life's holding up so far, but they're just so comfortable, and you can see how hard it is to for them to fall out. I almost have to pull them out of my ear. And again, they don't hurt, and they don't have that Apple thing. I guess what is AirPods Pro, where it kind of expands for the ANC.
Oh, gotcha.
They don't. Yeah, they don't do that as far as I know. And they're not. You can adjust using the app. You can adjust the bass and you can do equalizer, EQ levels, and stuff like that. So yeah, so far so good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Mark. Mark, man, you snooze, you lose. Nah, man. Listen, whoever comes in first gets the first seat. So, damn, man. Hey, listen. I gotta be honest. So, Shark, what do you think of the Google Pixel Watch so far?
Yeah,
Have you seen John Prosser's Front Page Tech episodes covering it?
I know, but I just you just did a great primer on it a few minutes ago, and yeah, the idea is long overdue as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Google's been killing it with the Pixel for a while now, but as you know, they've kind of been back and forth between flagship and then budget mid-range, and now kind of back to flagship, and they're still going to have the mid-range with a 6A, right? I did see a render on that. So yeah, so the watch is just the next logical thing. They probably should have happened before now, but better late than never.
Yeah, no, sure. I'm actually surprised that a company like Google has waited so long to get into the smartwatch world. because
I mean, if OnePlus can do it, why hasn't Google done it by now, right? So that's pretty much says it all, right? So,
you said it.
yeah.
You said it right there. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man. Honestly, like, you know, OnePlus has done it. Samsung has so many watches out there already, you know, and even Apple.
Yeah.
So it's just
And wow, and if you're willing to import, if you're willing to import Huawei, yeah, a lot of people like the Huawei watch. Gigi and LaShawn, a lot of people we know have had the Huawei watch, and they say it's great. And not only very functional, the battery, not every single thing works because of the band and all that, but the battery life, they kill it with the battery life on those things. So the GT Pro 2 or whatever. Yeah.
So my cousin in Portugal has one, and he was saying that it has like crazy battery life, and I'm just like, what? Like, because he asked me, because you know, he saw that I had my Apple Watch on, and it's like, oh, how long does the battery last? And I'm like, you know, like 1-2 days tops. And he's like, well, that doesn't top my watch because mine lasts like 2 weeks or so, or something crazy like that.
Yeah,
like,
at least a week or
Wait, what?
Right.
I'm like, I'll be lucky if I can get to 2 days. Never mind one. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I don't think it has. I don't think it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it has like all the ECG, like the heart monitor and all that kind of stuff. But not everybody needs that. You know, if you don't have a heart issue or whatever, you're not. A lot of people. I think it's priced right. If you can get it at the right import price without paying too much of an import tax or whatever, you can get them on. I think I think even Swappa, eBay, you name it. So they're out there if people want them. You know, so
for sure, yeah. Dude, but like honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting sucked into Google. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I like it. I like it. We'll convert you. We'll convert you yet, Taylor. We'll convert you yet.
That convert me yet. Can you imagine? I suddenly become, if I was like Apple Monster, like I was, I'd become Google Monster.
Right. That would be something. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, JT Future Tech, what's up, buddy? How are you? One of my friends decided, for me, I don't know if he's gonna do it, but for me, he had his full name on his channel, and now he put it as JT Future Tech, just to mess with me. He came into one of my streams, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then like days later, we were talking about it. He's like, dude, I'm JT. I'm like, what? Okay. You know what? I'm out of here. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
Didn't know that.
Wow.
But yeah, he's a cool dude. I used to work with him. And
cool.
Now, so he's been JT, I'm not sure if you want me to like go full on with your story, but dude, you have a good story. He was a Samsung Knight for as long as I can remember. I think all his life, and just recently got the iPhone, and loves it. You know, we do FaceTime and stuff like that, and now he's planning to get the Apple Watch. I'm not really sure how that's going. But,
okay.
Hey, listen, man. I hope Santa's good to you this year. Just saying.
Right.
But no, I was actually surprised when he said that, you know, he was going to get the iPhone, and I'm just like, man, as long as I know you, you always had the Samsung. Like, what's changing you? And he's just like, you know, I just want to pace, you know, change your pace and, you know, see how iPhone is. And, you know, every time we'd be working, I would always talk about updates and this and that about the iPhone. And he's just like, dude, you're so far into that ecosystem, and so many other people are. I want to know what this is about. So we were talking about it, and he actually got he was gonna go for the 13 Pro Max, but that's been back ordered apparently up to 2022. And then so he got the 12 Pro Max, and he's like, now I want that Series 7. I'm just like,
wow.
But man, until I get a job, I can't do any purchases, like big
Oh yeah,
purchases.
stuff isn't
I
cheap.
really, I really want it.
But he's going full on. He might go full on iSheet,
Yeah,
whatever.
and he was
Yeah.
even saying he might get an iPad or a MacBook, and I'm just like, damn, okay,
Wow. Yeah.
That's extreme there. That's a big jump.
It is. It is
But
actually.
no,
Yeah.
I
Especially.
mean,
Yeah.
but no, I was even saying, like, I was even texting him the other day using my MacBook, and he's just like, "You're doing what now?" So I had to take a picture of me doing it because he didn't think
I
I was
almost didn't
gonna.
believe it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's-
That's
you
the
know,
what is it? Continuity handoff, whatever thing, whatever. Yeah.
yeah. And
Wow.
I really love the Apple ecosystem for that alone. Whether it be green bubble, blue bubble, you can respond to anything, and it's just amazing.
Right.
And from what I can tell, that's close to it is the Google ecosystem. The Google ecosystem is just crazy good.
Yeah.
So that's why I really want to try it out.
Yeah.
And my sister, she's had a couple of the Pixel phones, and they look
Okay.
good, like the pictures and everything. And
Oh yeah.
they went really far with it this year when it comes to pictures. As far
They
as
really
video,
did.
as far as video goes, there's still a lot of people saying that it could be better, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah. I haven't seen enough of the footage from the new ones. I probably need to catch some videos of people that have done that. I've seen a million of the
I don't know if
stills and they look amazing, but the video I like to see a little more before I make a final decision, which I do want to do. I'm still on a very old Pixel, so I've got to upgrade to something because my phone is just kind of trash right now. So
what do you have right now? What are you using for the camera right now?
oh, this is the Samsung Tab S7 Plus, so this is great.
Oh,
But I also have an iPad and Mac is my laptop, so I'm one of those people, like I'm cool. I can live in both worlds. It doesn't really, it's fine,
doesn't bother. Yeah.
I get the ecosystem thing, but maybe part of me doesn't want to get so immersed in it that I'm trapped or stuck or whatever. I don't know. I'm kind of half joking, but yeah. I mean, I really do like Android. The only thing I had a problem with, Windows was the biggest. I had 3 Windows laptops in a row, and they were just trash. I mean, no offense to. I know they've gotten better now. This is a few years ago then I got the Mac about 5 years ago. It's a 2016 Mac Air, and it's good enough for now. I want to upgrade to an M1 or yeah, I could go back to Windows. We'll see if they say 10 was a lot better. They say 11 is pretty good. So again, I try to be. I think what's the term? Platform agnostic, I think, or something. So
hang on.
I just what it is. It's just iPhones themselves. I believe in the watch and all that, but it's the notch and all the other stuff. But yeah, look, never say never. I mean, the video that comes out of
that's the thing right there. Never say never, because
right.
honestly, I've even caught myself doing the same things and saying the same things. But man, you just never know. You just never know.
You don't.
Listen, and no offense to these Samsung nights, but take my friend JT over here. He said he was never going to get an iPhone. Look at what he has now.
Right. Yeah.
So never say never. You have to try it. Listen, I understand that for years that I've been saying a lot of stuff without trying it, but I honestly feel like this year, especially, I feel like I need to try this because to me on screen it looks so good. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be, in person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, if you watch some of Ace's videos, even within our circle, he's knocking it out of the park, and he loves his. And I know he's also, as you know, he's an iPhone guy like you, so and Mark and a lot of others, and he's like, hey, I had to give it a shot. He loves it. Yeah, I mean, it's everything has its own lane. I mean, it's all relative, like you say too. Speaking of this tablet, I was one of those people who, before I bought it, all I heard was, "Oh, Android tablets are trash." And I'm like, it was a great deal. It was a year ago. I think it was Cyber Monday or whatever it was last year. And I'm like,
wow.
let me give it a try. And the price was right. And, I mean, and it's become my daily driver. I mean, I use it more than I use my Mac, and I use it definitely more than the iPad. I still use those things. I need the Mac for like work, right? Desktop Excel or whatever. I'm in finance, as you know, right? And I use the iPad for what I use the iPad for. And some things on the iPad unquestionably are better. Like I had a tweet the other day, I don't know if you saw, where I said I finally can grudgingly admit that Twitter experience on iPad is a little better than at least a little better than Android. But that said, this machine is just, I mean, the cameras are good. I mean, again, the glare, the mics are good. It does everything, so.
Right. And honestly, everything in its place. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Some equipment is better than others. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I don't understand why people compare this to that. It's just everything in its place.
It gets a little silly sometimes, because it's like, and like Lewis and others have said, Tech YT Needs and others have said, like, why are you if you don't work for that company, why do you care? Why are you so incredibly silly passionate about something that it's not profiting you to be that way? So have an open mind, and you never know, you might just wind up liking it, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to know why we're 35. Never mind. I was gonna bite my tongue.
Hey, there he is.
I just want
to. What's up?
I just want to say, I was about to say, I want to know why we're 35 minutes in and Mark is still not here.
Got to make an entrance, right?
Yeah.
Good entrance.
How's my audio?
Good.
Good. You guys can hear me all right? I haven't fired this thing up in a while, so.
It's good.
Awesome.
All right. Cool.
How the heck are you, man? Good to have you back.
Yeah, right. Getting the clubhouse room that I was able to even jump on the app, first of all, and then I was like, what the heck, I'll do a refill room. I haven't done one in a while. It's good to catch up with a lot of people, and to catch you guys up too with this new job that I've been trying to get for a month now. Like I was telling Sharkfin, I'm just a few days away, but barring any further snags, I don't think I don't expect any, so that'll be solidified, and that'll be what this whole kind of where have I been thing that I've been working toward. And that on top of the holidays, having family come in from a few different places and to try to get everyone together at least for a meal, it's rare, and so it's important to take that time to be able to make these things happen. If not for us, we can benefit from it. For the kids, just to kind of get a little, say hi to your cousins and your aunts and uncles, and a little something to kind of not shield them from what's happening, but to not let that stop us from gathering safely. For those of us who are still vaccinated or are okay with PPE and a place that you've been before, like a relative's house or what have you. But so it's nice, and I got a break from that and a little bit of time while my vacation wraps up. So I figured, you know what? I hear this TA Tech guy's going live, and Sharkfin is his #1 guest. So I guess I'll be here on the bottom. These two heavy hitters over here.
Hey,
how are you guys?
Pretty good. There you go.
I hate to do that to Shark, but
don't matter. At least now I can see my full name.
And now it's two Apple people on top, ganging up on me. Android guy on the bottom, right? So it's fine. It's fine. I'm cool with
it.
How are you guys?
I mean, if you guys want to do this,
the other one's fine.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this, but I don't really like it. This one,
is it because it's zoomed in, or what don't you like about it? Because I mean, if we're a little,
it's zoomed in, and it cuts
now
off.
Now my big head looks even bigger. Yeah.
A little. If I'm leaned back a little bit, then I guess that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you guys are too close.
If they could fix it so where it zooms the person out a little bit more, then cool. But
yeah,
not stretch to fit so much.
Yeah, it's like that. Exactly. It's like this thing, right? The director thing in the cut.
Oh yeah. Shout out to everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
lurkers and the replay crew too.
Yep.
I didn't acknowledge you guys. My bad.
Smash that like button, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm sure we have a lurker or two in the chat right now. So, so Mark, we were talking about the Google Pixel Watch, and I don't know how long you were in the chat.
I was
for,
listening.
but, you know, so I shut it off and gave my thoughts. But what are yours if you've seen it and heard about it? I'm sure you have. So.
I could have sworn, as I guess this is a example of how little I pay attention to this stuff, but I could have sworn Google already had a watch out.
Yeah, no,
apparently
never.
not. So
no, not first one. Yeah.
That's a surprise to me. The render looks okay. I mean, round is already a more traditional styling shape, if you will, to timepieces. Period. With I think that's one of the reasons Apple specifically went squared, right, to set them apart from that.
I think also to fit more stuff in, right, and all that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, yes. I think so. You're able to maximize. At least I would imagine, like from an engineering standpoint, that it would make more sense to do
screen real estate or whatever you want to
sort of square. Yeah, even if it's like a rounded square or rectangle, whatever.
Appreciate you, JC.
The circle thing's going to be interesting. I mean, so far so good. I mean, obviously, it's of little interest to me because it's non-Apple. So it would be someone as already in as deep as I am into it. It's already a hassle a bit to incorporate something that's non-Apple, or I mean, it would make more sense to me to get a traditional timepiece. But it looks okay, looks good. I mean, we'll see how close to the renders it is, and I know that for people who are not just Android fans but Google fans, with the new Pixels that just came out, the bar's pretty high, I think, to what a Pixel Watch is supposed to be. So hopefully you guys, for those of you who want it, will get exactly something that's decent at least.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I said, I don't know what it is. It's just it looks so good, being that round display, the curved edge. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that crown looks too much like the Apple Watch crown. But
yeah, I haven't seen it up close, but I could believe it. Yeah, but then they all copy each other with so much of the stuff anyway, right? So
that is true. That is true. So it's just a matter of seeing, pricing, specs, what the software is going to be like, if it's going to be any good. Right. I'm going to wait a little while and see, especially what the bigger creators think of it. I was actually going to ask Shark before you came in, Mark. Do you guys know Jacqueline Dallas from Nothing But Tech?
Yeah, I've been a fan for quite a while. Yeah. I don't see all her videos, but she's really good. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you see her video today?
I haven't seen today's. Yeah, is it good?
Whoa, John Prosser in the house. What is up, man?
No way.
Yeah.
You think he knew that I just logged on to his page right now?
Can you guys is that really?
Right here. You see it right here?
Yo,
here, put me full screen.
Up, John
put me full screen real fast, Taylor.
What is it?
My little right here, my background. Put me full screen. I was typing up Pixel Watch, and I remember.
Oh wow!
There it is. I have Front Page Tech loaded up.
Oh wow!
That's
I was
trying
to see.
Oh, that's your front monitor. You can see in the mirror. Oh, that's so
blurry.
Cool. Right.
Yo, that is
okay.
awesome.
I see what you mean. That the crown is like super. Yeah, it looks exactly like the crown from Apple Watch. You think because of the? I'm pretty sure he used Ian for this, right? Unless otherwise noted, he goes with Ian's elbow.
Can you answer some questions?
Oh, yeah, he's here. So he's here. What's up, John?
Damn. For those of you... Yo, Tech 702, what is up? What is up?
What's up, hey.
Tech, I saw you, man. I apologize for getting you late. What is up?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was Han.
He confirmed my suspicion. Okay, that would make. Well, I guess we can ask him while he's still here. Is that on? I'm guessing that was on purpose, right? Is that you guys made it according to what you guys saw? So Is that something that someone on the design team over at Google kind of did? They had Apple Watch on the mind, and you think that's why they did that? Or I mean, it's a good
yeah.
I mean, I like it. You know, I
If
like
it's a good crown, why reinvent the wheel? No pun intended, right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
What's
CEO.
up,
Yep.
Silva? What's up? Man,
Oh.
John, you just made my day. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, just cool.
Yeah, you know what? They say it and it's true. You don't know who's lurking out there, and that just proves my point right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
everyone, especially in the tech space, I think people watch each other more than they let on.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I'm just like, wow, that's amazing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what John is saying here. Yeah, Pixel Watch has been in the works for like 5 years. They wanted to be around.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how long has the Apple Watch been out? 5 years, right?
About the same. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
2016 or 17, the first one.
So that would make sense that they
Yes.
you know. I mean, can you trademark or otherwise, keep an aspect of a design of a, like for example, the Apple Watch crown, is that like something that Apple owns, or is that just, I mean, it's a knob,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's kind. Yeah, I think it would be tough. And even if they did, if Google's smart, they lawyered all that up in advance, right, and made sure that it's not this one little tiny thing that's different
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah. So
inspired by or what have you. Yeah, okay.
yeah. Wow.
But I mean, that's for you, you Android guys, I guess. You guys,
Yeah.
have
Well,
at
I
it.
like.
You guys don't have enough watches as it is.
Well, I've never owned any smartwatch. I mean, but as for the round thing, I still rock my
You prefer the
Movado Esperanza. Had it for years now, and I still love it. And I don't know, call me old fashioned, but I just feel like, a watch face should be round, just like a clock, right? So I don't know, you know. The biggest thing for me, the biggest reason why I've never bought a smartwatch, but may consider this one, assuming I get the Pixel 6 or 6 Pro, is that the battery life, like I mentioned to Taylor earlier a bit earlier in the stream, battery life to me, I only have to replace the battery on this thing every like 2 or 3 years, right? Tops.
right.
I don't want to have to charge a watch on top of all the other crap I have to charge every day or every few days. I don't have to charge a watch on top of that. I need like at least a week of battery life or somewhere in that vicinity, hopefully more, so it's just there's so much of the stuff that just is constantly drawing, not just power, but just oh, God forbid I forgot to charge it and now my watch doesn't work or my earbuds don't work, let alone my phone or my laptop or tablets, right? So,
Yeah, but I mean, you figure what's one more thing, like exactly how you mentioned, one more thing you got to throw on a charger every night.
You could look.
Yep.
Well, with the wire, I guess if you have like a wire or the way the phones have the reverse wireless charging now,
yeah.
there are some solutions, at least creative solutions that
you
help
figure,
with that.
I guess where you're getting over on the likes of Apple sheep like myself is that you can throw it on any old Qi charger, right? You don't need the specific proprietary cup, puck rather. I got one upstairs and I got one downstairs just for wherever I find myself, because you never know with this thing. The charge is So I'm like, oh, okay, I might as well, I'm not going anywhere. Might as well charge it in case something comes up, or for sleep tracking, even though I know who was it that said that? I'm sorry, it's like I think it was Taylor Swift. He was like, I don't need to know, like I don't need you telling me that my horrible sleep, like I know that. Like
right.
I'm very aware.
Yeah, the health apps or whatever.
Yeah. Or how little I stand up, and throughout my day.
I was gonna say I don't need my watch to be my mother because I already have
shame
one.
me, right? Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
we can all relate to that, I think.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know some people who feel the same way, and it's just like, damn. I have a friend who actually was telling me this morning he finally decided to get away with all the notifications like that, standing up and all that, because he's like, I already stand up so much at work and move so much at work. I don't need these notifications to come and disturb me while I'm working, or distract me while I'm doing something important. Because
Yeah.
God forbid, he's like, God forbid, I'm looking at my watch, seeing what notification I'm getting, and then a boss comes by me and says, hey, why are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'd be more concerned with like how very little my phone goes off, period. And it's bad enough that not just robocalls are a thing, but robo texts are a thing. And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
so, it's one less false positive of like, wow, someone actually is, trying to get a hold of me. And I'm like, nope, it's another spam bot or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, hey, you haven't moved in 3 hours. I'm like, well, whatever. I don't
So
want.
it actually does, if you set it up that way, the Apple Watch and I guess maybe Samsung and they actually do bombard
But
you with notifications.
by default, yeah.
Yeah, go take a step, go get up, go
Stand
get some,
up. Yeah,
go
stand
take
up,
some.
go
You
for a
haven't
walk.
walked enough today or something like that.
That's enough chips. I'm like,
dude, if I had $1 for every time my watch would tell me you haven't moved enough, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
No.
no. When I'm happy, I'll move more. Guaranteed.
Right. That would drive me nuts.
Right here.
Yep.
Right
there
here.
it is, Louis.
Yeah. If anybody else wants a link to join us, let me know. I'm probably going to be here for another half an hour or so. So, yeah. By the way, John, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I was thrown off guard with that. Seriously, man. Seriously.
Keep it together, Taylor.
Listen, man, I'm trying. Man. But that was crazy. You're
yeah. That'll be the next.
Right there.
Yep.
Honestly.
So, what's your point?
Right.
And it's just like, yeah, exactly. Listen,
I don't pay you to remind me of that.
We all have our good days. We all have our bad days. Let's just keep it at that.
Or months or years.
Right.
Exactly, though. Exactly. Taylor's straight
fanboy. Yeah.
Hey,
calls it like he sees it. I see that guy.
Nothing wrong with that from time to time.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
It is though.
It's a cool thing. There it is. The good side, the cool part of social media, when social media works, right?
Yeah, exactly. I keep getting notifications. I'm gonna get out of here. There was something I was gonna say until I got these notifications from Facebook. I keep getting like, I don't know why, but like every time, even if I'm not on Facebook, it keeps notifying me that I get messages and stuff, and it's super annoying. Google Chrome is like, I need to find something else. I need to go back to Safari or something. I came to Chrome.
Okay.
I came to Chrome because I couldn't at the time. I couldn't use StreamYard with Safari, and so.
Oh right, they make you get Chrome, right, or something else.
Yeah. And I don't know. Okay, let me ask you guys. What do you guys use for internet browser?
My neighbor's Wi-Fi. Oh, the browser.
Yeah.
I almost forgot what button that was. I haven't used this thing in so long. No, Safari usually for everything. I think with some like exactly how you mentioned. I think it makes me get Chrome sometimes for StreamYard. So I've had to grab that, and then I think usually either one of those two is enough. I don't have any others.
Because I feel like I've used Chrome, I've used Firefox, and every time like I would switch, I would hear something bad about that certain browser, and I would like go back to something else, and it's just like, man, what can I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean everything's flawed, right? Because it's the age old sword and shield, right? As soon as there's an exploit and then there's a patch, there's another exploit and another patch. So it's never ending.
Right.
True.
Exactly.
I use that's interesting, Taylor. I actually do use, like, I guess you and Mark, I use Safari when I'm on, the Apple stuff for the most part. And then
Yeah.
on Samsung, I use either the Samsung. I actually really like the Samsung stock browser and Chrome. And then on the Pixel, I use Chrome or, again, the Samsung browser. But on the Mac, I do use Firefox sometimes, and I kind of like it. I don't really have a lot of issues. You've had issues with it, or?
Yeah, I haven't used it in a while, but on my Windows computer, it would make things very slow. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Have you tried it on the Mac though?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't because
mine.
I don't
I've
know.
got a thought. Yeah.
I had so many issues that I was like, you know what? I'm never going to this again.
Oh, okay.
I've had Google Chrome, for forever, and I was like, that's what I'm used to. And then came, there was something a couple months ago that people should stop using Chrome, and I'm just like, I have no issues, so why? You know what I mean? Like,
another one I like. Another one I use on the Pixel, and I think I have it on the iPad. Is I'm sure you guys from DuckDuckGo. So that's supposed to be a little more secure. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little weird where you have the way you close the tabs and stuff like that, but it's allegedly less tracking, or who knows. So they say.
The one I was going to say that I've heard people go with is DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, it's good. Overall, it's very good. Yeah.
Is that like a sort of a built-in, like close to or similar to what a VPN would use or do?
Right. So allegedly, that's the idea. Yeah, it's like it's not quite a VPN, but it's closer to that. The way that all the tracking and I guess stuff gets turned off or whatever. So it's allegedly more privacy than certainly than Chrome, and probably maybe than Safari and some others.
Which brings us to our sponsor for this live stream. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be funny, right?
We don't got it like that.
Right. DuckDuckGo is. You can get it. Put in Taylor, 30, and you get a 30% discount off of DuckDuckGo Premium.
Right. or just be like John Prosser.
DuckDuckGo knockoff. DuckDuck stop or something.
Back to work. Great to see you all. Keep up. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man.
Later, JT.
Yeah, SEO with Brave browser with DuckDuck. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not familiar with Brave. It works well for you, SEO, I guess, huh?
Chrome is resource intensive on Apple computers.
Yeah, Chrome is resource intensive on everything. I think it's
because of all the data mining. So I mean, come on.
Right.
True. Man, that is so true.
It's following everything you're doing outside of Chrome too. Everything else on your machine.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, you agree. So
even your phone calls and texts and all of it, right?
Yeah, you agreed.
You agreed.
You either agreed or used it, right? Because then I would say, like, by installing or using.
But honestly, what doesn't, what doesn't track you? It's like you're being tracked all over the place. So
at least track me efficiently.
Welcome to the internet. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Unless you're gonna go, what do they call it? Go off the grid and be like Ted Kaczynski or something out in the mountains of Wyoming. Something's tracking you some of the time.
Yeah.
If not all the time, it's hard to really get around it.
Right.
That sounds cool.
Nice. But we're reaching an hour. I don't want to keep the live stream too long. So I'm going to cut it short. But thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
For you guys, the chat over here, the viewers who have come and gone, thank you for coming on. For the lurkers, thank you as well. And this live stream will be here afterwards. So if you guys have anything you guys want to comment on, I'm always going back and forth on the live streams, past and present. So make sure you guys let us know what you guys think about it. But thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. See you guys.